And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go on the hill and coming off a great start, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one at 95 missed up top. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edmonds slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Altuve.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off him.
Over to Giambu. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
2 down, bases empty. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. There's a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and starting in this one, Christian Javier. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
And that is out of play. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Jason Giambi.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame. Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Aaron Judge stands in but 2 away as he takes a ball. Judge with 4 runs batted in his last game. Just missed.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Babe Ruth waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 out, space is empty. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now, Babe Ruth. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Get out of town. His 26th of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Acuna matched a homer in his last game. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Yainer Diaz at the plate and takes high there. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That clips the corner. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And there's a ball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game. Kershaw just a master at it.
Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kershaw fires. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Astros are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Giambi aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Man at first, one away. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's a guy who does it all. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball is outside. Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. And that one a little bit high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. On the corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. strikes him out for the second time today.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Kershaw back to work. That one fouled off. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number one.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena.
And now the DH, Jeremy Pena. Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Off the mark there, ball one. And that one pulled foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kershaw deals. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6, Jake Myers.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. Ruth makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Punch him out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Judge.
That's outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Judge waits. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. And that's in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. That's off the mark, and the count now even up. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ruth over at second, 1 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Jason Giambi. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Suarez at the plate now as he chases after that one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2. Off the plate, ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first in time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Astros. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Yainer Diaz. There's a strike.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fought off foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Tommy Edman.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and 1-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Kenta Maeda appears to be getting loose. King, the lefty, warming up as well. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's one of the best players in the game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the catcher.
That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
2 outs, runner at first. Cal Raleigh steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Ohtani back in. Shohei on the go. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Ripped on a line to center. Junior makes the play. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Walker.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Raleigh settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Paredes batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, not close.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In for a strike, and the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Myers now at the plate. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and they get Altuve for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And ball 1 to Judge. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's down.
And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Going away.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
1 out, runner at 2nd. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Throw to 2nd, safe. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Wow, just great bites of that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's way outside, and it's 1-0. Ruth on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball to first, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Kershaw back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Line drive, and it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
So runners at the corners. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, John Franco. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging.
such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Walker digs in now. And that is out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. That clips a corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. King getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. Altuve slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground. Altuve handles it, and they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. A strikeout and a walk.
Let's go, Dodgers.
De La Cruz, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
No balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Zimmerman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That one ripped, but foul. And ball one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And now the count is even.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Zimmerman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground, right side, Edman sends it to first, and the Astros put down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
leading up.
Back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's a 1-1. And strike two.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Cal Raleigh. And a breaking ball misses outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball. Really well.
One down. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One ball, 2 strike.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. And there's a ball. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's inside, and it's 3-0. Yordan Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Up and in, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Yordan Alvarez, known for his late inning heroics. Close, but called a ball, and that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Hooks it away for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Darren O'Day.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2's the count.
To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Acuna retired.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Satchel Paige on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Go-ahead run on base. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they lead it. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. Ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And stepping in for the Astros. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shintaro Fujinami.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Fujinami, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and they get Edman for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 50, Mookie Betts.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Ohtani at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And delivers outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.